Guys, today we're gonna be spilling a lot of tea. I thought I used to be one of those jagaban of Lagos. I never knew. I wasn't even prepared for this. Okay, I'm gonna share my personal experience and how I almost got scammed and how I almost got kidnapped here in Lagos. Just thank God I came out of this situation gracefully and there was no scratch. Of course, I'm here in one place sharing this story to you and to create awareness, of course. Hi guys, welcome back to another interesting video here on my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ruti here as all the time, and if you're new to my channel, you're welcome guys. Please, if you do like this content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share, and also comment down below. And one more thing, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so when I post a new video you get notified. Okay, so recently I was looking for an apartment and I almost got scammed by an agent. This was not even funny at all. I'm just so grateful that I realized on time before it was just too late. I'm just so grateful that we didn't fall victim. If not, this was a very close call. You just have to be wise in this Lagos. If not, they're gonna use you, like they're gonna use your head. So I'm making this video to share my experience to you guys, so in case if you find yourself in similar situation like mine, you're gonna know what to do. Let me just say, from the beginning of this year, January, I've been wanting to move out of my apartment. Not because my apartment is not okay, it's very okay, but I just want a wider space because I do have something for big house and I'm okay with the house. It's very big, but I just want something more, like I just want to upgrade. Okay, and then I contacted this agent through a platform. So I logged in what I wanted. I wanted a 4-bedroom. So I searched for it, 4-bedroom. So some of his house popped up and I messaged him. I was like, is this place still available? He said yes. I said, okay, let me take a look at it. So there were some pictures uploaded in the platform, but I wanted more pictures, so for me to know he has the apartment. So he sent me pictures of the apartment. I told him my budget. Everything was okay, everything was perfect, it was up to my expectation. So I wanted to go for an inspection. Okay, he said it was at the apartment. I said, okay, I'm coming, just wait for me. I went to, I think, Mainland that day, or I went out. So on my way coming back, I messaged him like, okay, are you still there? He was like, if I come now, that I'm still going to meet him. I said, okay. So we went there. I was not alone, me and my husband went there. And what even started throwing me off was the fact that we didn't meet him. Okay, that was one red flag. Okay, so he gave me someone else's number, I think Mr. Timothy or something like that. I can't remember. I'll check my phone because I do have the text message. We were waiting for him. I started calling. He wasn't picking. And I was like, oh, maybe he has left or something. We waited a few minutes, then he called back. He was speaking so fast, guys. He was speaking so fast. I was like, hello, where are you? And I was waiting for you. I didn't see you. Now I'm gone. Okay, but I will send you the address. Go to so place and look for the apartment. Guys, it was an estate. We won't even have access to the estate. Another red flag. Telling me to go to a place that I don't know and you are not there and you're not even giving me access to the place. So he gave me a street name. So I went to the estate and I met the security and I told them that, okay, I'm going to so place and this is the address that the agent gave to me. The security man directed me to a place, but with the description of what the agent was telling me and the description of the place we were not just correlating. Another red flag. I called again and was like, I should ask for Emmanuel, that there's one security in the apartment. His name was Emmanuel. I should call Emmanuel and Emmanuel is going to take me inside to go and inspect the place. I went there, I knocked. Nobody came outside from the building he claimed it was his. So I checked around and I saw a guy and I was like, oh, sorry, I'm looking for so person named Emmanuel, that somebody sent me to him. The guy was so confused. He was like, there's nobody there. There's nobody named Emmanuel in this place. That was when my suspicion started coming in. I called again. Timothy did not pick. Then I called the main guy. That how far? This guy did not pick. He said I should hold on, that he's going to call him. So he called. I don't know, maybe he called him or they were just planning, or maybe they were even together, or probably they might even be in the same place. Okay, I don't know. The guy now said I should ask the guy, that's the other security man that was there. He saw him this morning when he came for inspection, that he brought somebody there for inspection. And I asked the guy, I went to the guy, I was like, oh, this man said he was there this morning. I went to the, okay, hope I'm not getting you guys confused. So I went to the security man. You know, I didn't meet the man who he claimed was the security. The man there is Mr. B. So I went to Mr. B and I said, Mr. B, Mr. Timothy said he was here this morning, that you saw him, he brought somebody in here to check for the apartment, and now I'm here to check the apartment as well. So Mr. B said he didn't see anybody, or he doesn't even know anybody as that Mr. Timothy. That's not even his apartment, that's not his place. So you don't even know if anybody was there in the morning. So we were waiting for Emmanuel, which is Mr. Hay. I'm going to say Mr. Hay so I don't get confused. Mr. Hay. Mr. B was the one around, while Mr. A was the one we were supposed to go and meet initially, right? At this point, I was very, very pissed because I was standing in a place I don't know. I don't know how the security was, and I don't want anyone to come and embarrass me or thinking maybe I came to do something fishy. You know, it's a very, very secured environment, and I don't want any insult or I don't want any embarrassment. So I began to get pissed. I called back and I was like, Mr. Timothy, if you know you are not here, please tell me, let me leave. Okay, I can't be standing here and be waiting for you when you know you are not here, and the manner you said it was there is not here. He said, okay, that I should hold on, that's going to send me another place. He did not call back. I called the main agent. The main agent's name is okay, let me not call his name so that I don't miss it. Let me just use him as the head agent. Okay, so I called the head agent and I was like, oh, this person you gave me his number to go and meet is turning me here and there. Can you direct me to the main place? Because here don't seems to be the place. In fact, the description he gave me and this apartment is not the same at all. He told me the place was a new place, and the place I was seeing, the place I was standing at, was not a new place. The main agent, that's the head agent, he gave me another address. I should go to that place that is also within that environment. I'm going to see another apartment. I said, okay, let's go. So we got there and another thing threw me off. There was no security. Again. He said I should ask for, I think, Bobo also. If it's not Bobo, maybe Abudu. I can't remember. Okay, let's just say it's Bobo. So he said I should ask for Bobo. I went there. I did not see anybody to even ask for Bobo. I went down the road, up the street, like I was just going to and fro looking for this person named Bobo. I did not see him. So luckily, I saw someone that was actually walking in the street. So I asked him that, okay, does he know any security that is standing there, that his name is Bobo or something? He said no, he just came here to work. He does not know anybody around. Okay. We were already pissed because that first one threw us off. Then this one again, the same thing. My husband was already hungry. I was angry. Nobody to console each other. So I just said, okay, you know what, let's just go. Okay, because I was the one that looked for this agent. So my husband was like, the agent I look for is not available, something like that. He was just angry, and you know, he was saying some kind of annoying stuff here to make me get angry. And it's just not okay because I'm the one that was doing drinks to, like, okay, I want a new place. I want to move to Osaka. When we were there, another thing that threw me off was the main agent itself. He claimed the Bobo's number was switched off. It wasn't going through at all. Okay, but finally we saw a guy, a security man. Okay, so we just stopped him and we're like, oh, sorry, we're looking for so person that is staying or that is guiding that apartment, that want to check the apartment. So thankfully the guy has his number, and then he called the guy, and the guy picked and came outside. So he took us to the apartment, but then the main agent, the head agent, told us that the Bobo's number wasn't going through. The place was nice, it was cool. It was at Osakpa, London, here in Lekki. Like, my husband even liked the place. He was like, no, we must take this place, we must take this place, we must take this place. Me, I was like, do you really like this house? Like, do you really like it? Me, I don't like it. But my husband was like, yeah, the place is fine. Self compound, water is clean, everything is going, everything is good. I was looking at my husband like this, but he was confused that was what he wanted, and that was fine. I said, okay, no problem, we'll go with it. So I called the agent and I was like, okay, this place is okay, the place is nice. We checked around, everything seems working fine. So how do we go about it? Then this is where the whole thing started. The head agent, this is where the whole thing started. The head agent said, oh, you are very lucky. I even know the landlord directly. I'm going to give you his number. You will speak to him. You will do that. I said, okay, no problem. He sent a number, okay? It was late. I said I was going to call the next day, but my husband was dreaming me like, no, you must call the man today. Let's know what's up. Let's know. I said, okay, fine. Let's get home first, then I will call. So we got home, and then I called the man. Funny enough, the man was an elderly person. He sounded matured and all of that. He said he's a retired, or maybe retired army or something within the force. He said he was a retired person there. I said, okay, no problem. So I called him and I told him that we are the prosperous tenant, that we liked your apartment and want to take the place. So he was like, oh, which apartment was that? It sounded matured. And anyways, I never knew it was going to be a scam. If not, I would have recorded all these things. So he said, oh,
okay, which of the apartments? Because I have a lot of apartments.
It was sounding so matured. And I was like, okay, it's the one at Osaka, the one at Soso place. I described the place. Said, oh,
okay, yeah.
See him that just moved out, or it was his before tenant that just moved out. The man should said something there. Asked for the agent fee, the caution, the service charge. What do I need to know about the place and stuff like that? I think he said the place was or thereabouts. So he gave me info about the entire place, and everything was within our budget. I think everything totaled around million thereabout. Guys, I was like, okay, so tomorrow morning I'm gonna send my lawyer. Okay, that's not the voice. So guys, I was like,
tomorrow morning I'm gonna send my lawyer down with the blah 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 blah.
At this point, my husband was super excited. So he sent lawyer. I think that was on Friday. We went to the place on Friday, yeah. And we all know lawyers work from Monday to Friday unless there's an emergency. That's when they like come out on Saturdays and maybe Sundays, okay?
So while editing this video, I found out that information was not correct. It was not on Friday. We went there on Tuesday, and then the letter the letter was sent to us at midnight. So that was very suspicious.
We read it. Everything was sketchy. This one threw us off again. At this point, everything was not just sitting well with me at all. I was like, so quick, I said, I know, babe. It's like we have to wait. Let's check. Let's cross check. At first, my husband was reluctant about the whole situation here. But one thing that threw him off, because he's a perfectionist, one thing that threw him off was the letter they sent, and it was not even solid. Guys, how will a lawyer send something and it will look like this?
So guys, this is the letter the lawyer sent, or their supposed lawyer sent, where I blocked out all our information and everything that needed to be blocked in here. And I didn't cover the organization name because that name is not even registered. We checked and it wasn't registered to any organization. And also we checked the address and it wasn't registered on Google Map, and we cross-check again. It's not even a place. It's not an office. It was a forged address and it was not even existing at all. Okay, so that also gave us another clue that these people are just scams. Or they are scammers, not scams.
Why will you look like this? So that one alone just threw my husband off. I was even trying to like, maybe it's the way they sent it, maybe it's the list, or maybe it's the app he used or something. I was even trying to like justify what they sent. Okay, at some point I was like, baby, no, don't send the money yet, please. Call your lawyer. Should you have lawyer? Call your lawyer and ask your lawyer about it. Another red flag again was that the letter they sent wasn't stamped. It wasn't stamped at all. That one just sealed it for me. I was just like, no, baby, I think these people, they are scammers. I think they are scammers because my spirit does not lie. Okay, my spirit does not lie. So I told him to like verify with his lawyer, and we sent the letter to the lawyer, and the first thing the lawyer told us was, no, please don't go ahead with this. This one looks like scam, that we should be very, very careful.
I remember.
because there was a banner in front of the house. I took a picture of that banner, and luckily for us, we finally called the other agent, probably the main agent to that apartment. We spoke to them, and I told him about the apartment. I didn't even call the name of the apartment, okay? He just knew that was the, when I even told him Osakpa London, I think he just knew that was the place. He said, okay, that house is self-compound. I said, yes, it's a self-compound. It has a BQ. I didn't even know it has a BQ. The main agent, that's the main agent, told me it has a BQ. I was like, oh, really? It has a BQ? He said, yes, it has a BQ. So I asked, how much was the house going for? Guys, you need to guess how much the main house was going for. It was going for 9 million naira. And I was shocked. Like, my eyes, my heart, everything was just beeping, was just pumping, boom, 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 boom. Hey, you guys, you need to see the way they started calling us. Said, have I seen the letter? I said, yes, I've seen the letter. That we will revert back to them, okay? We waited. They called again that, Alpha, any news? Hey, the main agent called. The Mr. Timothy that we did not meet called. The lawyer, the landlord called. We didn't speak to any lawyer. The landlord called. All of them was now calling, one after the other. That was when we knew that, oh, these people are scammers. Oh, they are scammers. So guys, in case you find yourself in any kind of those situation, please always verify, okay? Don't just give your money out to anybody. The only good thing, or one thing I was just happy for, is that the guy didn't even collect any money for inspection. Probably was thinking once we go ahead with the apartment, once we go through with the whole arrangements, then he will make his money, okay? But thank God we're just so lucky. They made everything so perfect. Not so perfect though, but at least we are convinced that, okay, maybe something like that might happen, you know. Maybe unseen circumstances might happen, and then things like that can occur. But we're not just observant enough to know that, oh, this thing looks like this. But thank God we confirmed everything, and we found out that it was scam, and we didn't pull through. Immediately I blocked off the guy. In fact, the landlord did not even call again. And that was how we saved our money and got another apartment. So my next video, guys, I'm going to be showing you the apartment we finally got. So tips to avoid when you're looking for apartments here in Lagos: please do not rush. Don't let agents rush you. They will tell you a lot of things. They will tell you to make part payment. They will tell you to do this. They will tell you to do that. In fact, they will tell you that 10 people are on this apartment. If that 10 people is on that apartment, please let it go. The one that is for you will stay. But this one, they're just rushing us that, hey, have you done this? Have you made the payment? Have you made it? More. Hey, it was only God that saved us. So there was nothing like, it was just God that saved us. If not, those people would have just collected our money for vanishing. Always verify the agent, verify the platform, make sure they're having reviews, okay? And yeah, that was one thing we didn't check from the platform. There was no review whatsoever on that person's profile. There was no review, so I think we skipped that part of checking for review. At least it would have given us a hint that, okay, it's like something is switching about this person. The second story was this one. I think this one, will I say, is a format for scammers or a role play or something for them. Stage is due. It's old. It's very old. It's one of the oldest prank, I would say. Not even prank, because if you do you're already a victim, okay? So I won't say it's a prank. I would say it's one of the play that these scammers do here in Lagos, and I happen to be I will not say a victim. No, I'm not a victim. I will not be a victim of kidnappers. I just happened to be in that situation, and luckily for me, I just escaped. Okay, so this was how this one happened. I went to the mainland. From the mainland, I went to Ikeja. From Ikeja, I took a private car from there down to the highland. The private car was going to my route, and he asked to come in. Okay, so that's what the private car does here. Anytime he goes to the mainland and he's going back to the highland, you just call passengers to join him. Okay, I was scared, but I just had to, just take the vehicle because that was the only one available. I was not getting cab, I was not getting boat, I was not getting Uber. Like, ride was not just coming. Okay, so I hopped on the private car and it dropped me at VI. So from VI, I was supposed to enter another bus down to my place, but then I saw a private car also. I was like, oh, today this one is also a private car. Oh, maybe today is one of my lucky day. I might also be lucky, and it might be going to my route. Okay, so I hopped in the private car. It was the back seat, and I was the only one they picked up from the bus stop. Okay, the driver, the man at the front, there two, and one guy at the back. That's three plus me, four. This was one of the red flag I ignored. Anyways, when you're in that situation, you won't really know. Okay, so I'm not even going to blame myself or beat myself too much. I just thank God that I didn't fall victim. Okay, so I was in the vehicle, and then the man told me that, oh, a trailer fell down at the front, so there's gonna be traffic at the front because that's where it was coming from, so he's gonna go through this route. I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, trailer, okay, let me see where you're going to follow. Okay, let me see, maybe there's another route, so in case if I'm also in any situation whereby there's traffic, I'm going to follow this route. So you enter through Kofo Street, think Kofo Abayomi or something like that. Yeah, they will tell you, oh, something is inside the boot or something. Okay, let me just tell you what really happened. I was pressing my phone at some point. Something just told me to like drop my phone. Let me just check around, let me know where exactly we were going to. So Google Map to check where we are, and I was checking around to know where exactly I am. I always send my husband location wherever I am. So I just quickly dropped my phone inside my bag, and I was paying attention to the environment. The guy beside me wanted to alight at one junction, so he was like, he wants to come down, but there's something in the boot. So the driver said, oh, the dollars, the money inside the boot, that one thing. He said yes. The money inside the car, that that the driver said he's not going to stop the guy, that's the one beside me that went to alight. He said he's not going to stop him at his bus stop, that it's better I take him down to police station, or he take him to their what's it called, their garage, that's their park. He said he's going to take them to their park, let them go and sort this issue out at Aja. That this boy, that's the driver that was telling me, he was telling the person at the front also, I think they were all together. He was saying that this man behind us, he carried dollars inside his car, that he does not know where it's coming from, that money he cannot leave it for the guy alone. My own was, better consign me with the money. Like, I was like, what was my business? Like, why are you telling me this? I asked him, I said, why are you telling me this? He said, that he's just telling me so that I will know that there's money inside the boot, that this man. I said, okay, that is none of my business. Okay, that is none of my, I don't care. He said, he cannot stop the man. I said, Oga, that is not my business. Don't tell me what I don't want to know. I don't want to know. If he has money inside the boots, it's none of my business. And then it dawned on me that, oh, I think this is the guys. These are those guys, okay? Like, these are the people. In my mind, I was like, oh, Jesus, what have I gotten myself into? I just put my hand on my head, and I told him, I said, oh, God, drop me, I want to stop. He said, no, that we cannot stop. I said, drop me, I want to stop. He said, no, I cannot stop here. In my mind, I said, I will break your head now. I said, oh, God, if you not stop it for here, you will see what's going to happen. I just switched my language, and I told him, I was angry. I started shouting. I was like, drop me, I want to stop. Get me down here. Stop the car here. I want to stop from here. What's my business? He was like, what? I said, oh, God, stop me here. He was telling, I just said, oh, God, hold your rubbish. I don't, I think what happened there is, I don't even know if it's incantation. I'm just so confused at that moment. Okay, I was so confused at that moment. I don't know, maybe he was going to tell me that, oh, maybe he was going to even blow me powder, or maybe he was going to do me something. Yeah. Guys, I don't know the courage that embodies me. I was just so bold enough to tell them that, stop me here, I want to get down. They just stopped me, and that was how I escaped. I thought that other guy was supposed to come down. No, he did not. That was how they moved. Full speed, they moved. I don't even know where I was. I was so confused. Luckily, my other phone was on. Turn on my location on my map to check around to know where I was. I don't know this lady. She was coming towards me. I don't know, maybe they were all planned. Maybe they are together. I don't know. But she came to me and she was telling me that, oh, do I know so place, that she wants to get vehicle so place. But I was still shaking when I got down from the car, and you just come to ask me a question. I just saw that lady almost got kidnapped. She was like, oh, really? I said, yes. She said, oh, she is looking for a place to take vehicle. I said, okay, I don't know where you're going to get such vehicle. Okay, so she said, okay, and she left me. She said she does not know anybody
but she moved forward and she was talking to a guy. I looked at her. I think they were looking at me. Oh, it just dawned on me that, girl, you are on your own. But I know I wasn't alone because God was with me. Okay, I started reciting, the Lord is my shepherd. It's in my mind, guys. If you are in a situation like this, you don't know what can happen. I started reciting, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He made me to lie down in green pastures, leave me inside the still water. It wasn't funny, okay? But as of that situation, that was the only thing I got. So I started moving forward. Thankfully, there was a military zone at the front, okay? That was just my only hope. I tried to order Uber. The Uber cancelled. I tried to like 2, 3, 4 times. They cancelled. I tried public transport. I tried to stop them. They did not stop. Oh, Jesus. I was scared. So I saw a gang of people that were like gang of boys. They were just around in that bus stop, like a T junction or something. Okay, that lady that said she doesn't know anybody around and she was looking for a place to take vehicle. I didn't know how she walked past me. Like, I left her behind, right? But then she walked past me. I don't know, maybe she went to tell them something or so. I saw her moving forward and she went to the boys that were just at the T junction over there and they were saying something. Thankfully, I walked closer to the military zone and then I saw a public vehicle. So that was where I was when I got a cab, and that was how I got home. So guys, please and please, it is very, very important for you to be security conscious now in Lagos. Things are really happening and I just don't want you guys to be in any situation like this. But if you found yourself in any situation like this, please know what to do, okay? If you ever enter a private car or private bus or whatever the situation may be, and you find yourself in that situation and they start telling you stories about money or fruit or food stuff or anything inside the booth that is none of your business for you to know, please do yourself a favor and alight from that bus immediately. Like, immediately. Don't even hesitate. If they don't want to drop you, just shout, okay? Shout for help. Call for help, okay? Just call for help. I just pray you're not going to be in that situation, but if ever you find yourself in that situation, please do know what to do, okay? So I'm making this video not to scare anybody, but just to make awareness. So if you're ever in that situation, please know what to do at the right time and always call on the right authority. Know where you're going to, know the people you're going to, and if you don't know where you're going to, please always on your map. And you, of course, there must be a destination, right? And if you ever want to rent apartments in this Lagos, please always verify the agents, always cross-check for reviews, always do proper research. Please, if there's any possibility of you meeting that person, please do take pictures and just have receipts, okay? And in some cases, yeah, all those things might be in place and you'll still fall victim to these scammers. Just be very, very careful of any agent you're going to use to get apartments here in Lagos. Call for help or backup. My situation, I was lucky enough to snap the banner in front of the apartment and I called the main agent. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. And thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys find this one helpful. Do share this video to everyone and anyone. So if you ever been in this situation, comment down below. Let me know how your situation was. Let's just create an awareness with this kind of upcoming I call it a scam trail. Oh, I don't know, but just be careful. This is life, this is Lagos, this is human being you're dealing with, and you know, human being can be funny at times. All right, so thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this one and I would love to see you guys on my next one. Right now, stay blessed and peace out. And don't forget to subscribe to this beautiful girl's channel if you do like this content. And I'd love to see you guys on my next one.